Hi and welcome to another In Focus Tech Talk, and today we're going to be looking at the Clover 6 handheld electronic magnifier. So here we have the Clover 6 6-inch electronic magnifier. This one really is quite a nice little device. First of all, design-wise, very nice looking indeed. We have a nice matte plastic finish and some good kind of nice and clicky buttons here. 3 on each side. With the power button additionally, and if we just turn the device around here, then we have a fold-out handle, always a nice feature, and that handle doubles as a stand. So let's go ahead and pull out the stand now, and we'll take a look at what the picture looks like on this. And yeah, it looks very nice. It's high definition, as you would expect, and very nice quality, nice and sharp. We can magnify to a very large extent, so we're only fitting 2 letters on the screen here. And we can also zoom out all the way and get a good amount of text on the screen there. So all of that stuff is present and correct. Let's have a look at what the buttons on the side here do. We'll take a look at what features we have. So starting at the top left, we have line markers. Now this is a touchscreen device, and what that allows us to do is move the line markers around as well as changing the width of them. If I hold the line marker button, I can now just use my finger on the touchscreen to change the position of the line marker, and I can also adjust the width of the line marker as well. And so we have a horizontal line marker, we have a vertical for reading columns, and then we have windowing as well, and again we can use the touchscreen to change the width of the windowing and the position of the windowing. And so we have both vertical and horizontal windowing as well. Those are super easy to access and very functional. All of these Clover devices that we've looked at recently all do have these very easy to use line markers and windows, and I think that's really cool. Next button we have is our color button. No surprises there. We can change the colors, and we have all the usual suspects: yellows, blues, whites, and blacks, and so on and so forth. Just underneath that, we have a button that will switch us instantly back to regular color. And so that's a really nice feature. Here's my finger. Because, you know, if you want to look at a picture after you've been reading text in a high contrast mode, you don't have to cycle through all of those different colors to get to the picture. You can just press the color button and it will take you right there. So I always appreciate that. Again, these Clover devices seem to always have a dedicated color button. Let's go back to the high contrast colors a second, and just want to demonstrate one thing here. If we hold the high contrast button down and give it a second, now we've gone into a menu where we can turn on and off different colors that we want to be available when we press the high contrast buttons. And using the touchscreen, we could go ahead and turn on white on blue, blue on white, green on black, and whatever. Once we've finished, hit the back button, and now all of those colors are going to be accessible through the color button here. So really nice, very customizable. That's always nice to see. Moving up onto the right edge of the device, at the top we have our freeze frame button, and no surprises that if we press that, it's going to freeze the image on the screen here, and if we press it a second time, it's going to unfreeze the image. Now if we actually hold down that button, it will save the image. So we do have storage built into the Clover 6, and we can save images on there. If I go ahead and hold down the freeze frame button here, give it a second, now it's actually saved the image, and we have an option to make a voice recording by holding down on this microphone button. Now you do have to be kind of quick when you do it, so let me do this one more time, and then we're going to make a voice recording to go with this picture. Hello, this is a voice recording. Can you hear me? Now we've made our voice recording, we can play it back using the play button.
This is a voice recording. Can you hear me?
And that all sounds good, so I'm going to go ahead and just press my freeze frame button to get us back to the live image. Now that image has been saved along with its voice label in the gallery of the device, and we can access the gallery by holding down on the normal color button for a few seconds. And now we are in the gallery, and the pictures are being displayed in a tile view here. And pictures with a voice label, you will see an audio wave at the top right of the picture, and if we press on the audio wave,
hello, this is a voice recording. Can you hear me?
Then we're going to be able to hear what voice label we made with this. So this is great because we can record things to go along with the picture so we know what the picture is. Gives us some context about what we took a picture of. And if we want to make the picture full screen, just tap on it And now it's full screen, and we can obviously magnify pictures that we've saved and change the color of them and all of that type of good stuff. So yes, they've definitely done a good job with this, and again, this is a feature that you see on a lot of these Clover devices, and it's a really nice feature to have. Let's take a look at a couple of other functions here. We can actually hold the power button, which is on the left side, and use some other keys while holding it to change some things. So if I hold the power button and use the magnification increase and decrease, it will allow me to change screen brightness. And so decrease has made the screen dimmer, and increase has made it brighter. So that's a little bit more hidden, but not too difficult to get to there. If I hold the power and press the line marker button, it will turn off the autofocus. And if I hold the power and press the line marker button again, it will turn on the autofocus. So there's a few different kind of multi-button tricks that we can do. And it's just a case of remembering the ones that we need. And once we've memorized how to do them, then that makes them easily accessible. A couple of other things here. On the top, if we tilt this toward us, we will find both a USB-C slot and also we will find a HDMI slot here. And so for the USB-C, we can actually put into here a thumb drive with a USB-C, that's a USB-C thumb drive, and then we can put pictures onto the thumb drive that we've saved on the Clover 6 here, so that's a nice little feature. We also have an SD card slot, so we can put additional memory onto our Clover 6 for saving things onto. And we also have this HDMI out, which you don't often see on these smaller handheld devices, so this is a pretty nice feature. It will allow you to connect to an external monitor, and then instead of seeing things on the smaller screen here, we will be able to see them on the larger screen that we connected it to. So all really nice features. It really feels good in the hands. It's hard to explain without you being able to feel it for yourself, but it feels like a very premium and well-built product. And I think for somebody looking for a modern handheld electronic magnifier, this would be a great choice. But we're not finished yet, because we can also use this along with the handle, and we can use it for looking up close with the handle or in the distance. So let's jump over and take a look at that in action. So now we have the handle folded out on the Clover 6, and we're looking into the distance. Now we can do near view as well with this, so we can fold out the handle and use it to look at things up close. But in this case, we're looking at things in the distance, and we're looking at the room in front of us here. And the picture really is quite good, surprisingly good for a distance viewing for sure. And so we can obviously use our magnification controls here to go ahead and zoom in on things. That's the reveal 16i over in the corner there that I can see. And again, even though we've zoomed in, the image is really still pretty good, surprisingly good, I would say. Let's zoom in a little bit more and see what our top magnification is. There we go. So we're nice and large. We're looking at a chair in the distance there, which is probably 15-20 feet away. And we've zoomed in enough so that we're just seeing the top of the chair there. And yeah, the image stays nice and clear all the way up the magnification scale. So potentially you might be able to use this to look at restaurant boards that are, on the wall, and street signs that are at a distance and things like that. So really quite impressive distance view, which is made all the more usable because you have the handle that you can fold out and steady the device with. Alright, well that was the Clover 6, and I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a really cool portable device for somebody who wants something a little bit more modern than other devices that might be on the market. If you did like the video, then please do give it a like, and what do you think about the Clover 6? Do you think it's worth the money, $795 for this one? Do you think it's got a good design ethos, or are there things that you would like to see include that it doesn't at the moment? Let us know in the comments, and please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to get in touch with us, you can call us 414-615-0103. You can email infocus@vision-forward.org, and please visit our website, vision-forward.org. That's all we've got time for today, but do keep tuned to the channel. We release new videos every Friday, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.